Malo mo lang mani ho e ki pe ki tonga mo bulan ko to mo me mai ke programa ko ai TWN I he fiaf ko ni ai ko tonga World News ya ma fama fola tu whakahanga tone ma programa me Seattle Washington wa Brenda ko ngai ka pa he foki ki Emeline fa umunide o ma whakahoko whatongia te he fiafini ko ni ospia nitsi mi gente ma whakahoka lewa tau por karama lotu pa te mau toki whaka osea ke u programa ko ia ko mateu teu ki he whiawhini malo apito. Tau lotu. Ta mai mana maton ko whanau mau punoa te whiawhini ko o hake pe ke te koe ai whawhitai mu whakamaro ke ngahi toko ni mo ngahi ta puaki ko ke tu mai ke te mato ke lawa ai ke whataki ngau I ko ni I he whiawhini. Whamaro ke te koe o whamui tau hipia mo support lele whahoko mai ke programa ko ni aretio. Right, ka te oe tamahe wani whiawhini o ko amanake ma whakahokai ngau ka ni kore at ke tāpoki angi au Emeline o mai poto moa I lope moa I malohi ke hoko atu ake ngau en pea lawa ke mau whatake ni ma pe mani I kotoa o e polo kalama koe ni I he tāpokotoa pe o mamani. Mo kore at tamahe wani ka te koe ke tāpoki angi si ma whanua tonga me amanaki whiri koe amanaki hoko Novema tapoki ange kakai katoa pe o nau lere ke na whakahoko whatongia koe ni ma e pure anga ke nau hoko at ke whare area tonga ta mahi wani ange poto moha iro ka te ngau tolu tuka ki ngau tolu ha loto moha ata mai poto moha loto hanga mari ke he nau whenga whai. Kore ka te koe ki tapoki ange mau whanua e tamatu I South tuko wonu tuko aha o ka he whoki kia tahini koe ni una na spau. Tuko aha ta mai wani ange kia ke naua ofa pe moha lotu o kuhanga mari ke o awhiona. Ke si tauhi ake o mawhon moa pe whakalere ake ngahi. Mea kotoa pe o ku toka lele ia I mo ui mai ngahi o ngufkala mari e toko tākotoa pe. Tāpo ke ani mātou he whiawhini pa ke tauhi ki mātou ke mau ma pe hola mari he me o tawe ma whakahoko ma kore ngai mea nua pa alo ko Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.
Boni.
Feel
Malo, tago la valaleya, tago ola que ta programa, ko Emeline fa umanite, ko hosa te fefini, Brenda, ko fefini fa ko monite a wanima o katopa, ko history and culture, eh?
Yes.
And you know, there's so many things going on. I'm pretty sure, if we find something about the culture, I would like for time the culture of the no familiar Brenda when over 30 years for me, and I know almost over half a century for you. United States. Kago kago tau ke no
Half a
pe
century.
tonga ki tau tupo hake pe mo tau ki fonua. But I tell you, I believe you and me have a childhood memories that will never go away. I he whaafofa ko tau ki fonua, the authenticity, is so kind of unique, authentic.
Yes.
And we so hoping that Tonga is still in that. Kautawila fakta tol ko lahe ngai mea ko hake mai ki Tonga he tai nimi pa ko wesia. Ka ki ngata pe wesia e tau no foka wesia e culture, eh? So I'm just gonna give it back to you and see what are we going to discuss about the culture, eh?
Yeah. Koe whaafofa au pito a culture here because there are so many things a culture te talawa o talanoa ki ai I he whiawhini. Ka koe mea maria e ta lawe he pōni. O hange a tatau mātau, he? Ripe monu ki I tahi. Pea koe hape I ka lahi tene ki he monu o hao ki waka koe taporo kalamai. Nau whanongo I he porokalama ko ia uhila moelangi whasi. Pea lotonga e porokalama oku tala mai pehe toko taha kona ni whakahoko mai o porokalama lea. Ko hai e rea ura ki rea ua o hoko a te he. You know, as time goes, moeanga sio ki he audience, o kulawa ke identify a lot of the colorful old people and families I loto, eh? Pea toki, to click level ke a te au a uhila moelangi whasi. Tako ko ia na ui koko pingi, you know. As I've always heard a pingi, pene ai pe ai hana tuwhewhini na ama kalas whakataha he a koko toa kase, he? So I was so enthused by listening, ki he porokalama mo. Pea koe whewhine koe na e lea whikatolu he ne e whai whikau pure ia e sa si hou eiki. Aia ko whai whikau tui pulotu, when he was saying ko uhila na hange ia ha toko taha pule ia he university ko na huat ki ai ko university ni aini fisi USP io pea na wato feel very comfortable because he's there so me hange pe ia nai ha fai fikau mi hange a fai ako mi hange ia now dad he very make sure o now fai lele he a ko mai coach ko now dore now first time in ka ko ta hine ko ni na fai ako ia ki a pingi ta hine na ma ko fata ma o he high school class ha ke ia e ko talahiva a tonga he apio taulu petonga mo mea koe apia family ko ia aia ui ai pe apio o talahiva mo mea aia ko pehe koe talahiva korofo o mo tu o whiri ko tau tolu eni koe tangata koe ni tupu na uwhai ako ai pea koe family korofo o ni Koe ha mea ke mo ai mo toro whiri hataha kai ke mo ilo. Ka koe
Koe.
ha ueni e tau whanau tama. Pea koe tangata koe ni o ko loto au ki ai he koe tangata loto. Pea na ere ape whai whikau ki he loto ai ki tā mami he ne talu e ne sio ki ai he ne ke young youth.
Koe.
Ka koe ni o au. Pea ke ilo ere a koe ni a uhila. Te pas lewa me he urea ke rea uhila. Nane pehe e ia. Koe ngahi mea koe ni o ko tau kawe e ai ke ulere i he tauni. Ke ulere nai kai ke kau aue he kau hau last minute. Koe pehe, the real reason why o lere ai ke he politiki. Koe lahi ai ngahi whai hala e kau taki koe ni o kunau hū ke he whare. E ne rea ne pehe. Pea ne pehe e ia. Ko tau kawe ai ako. Ai ako. Koe whanau ke ako i ki nau tōru ke nau tupu koe ka kai to tonu e whanua ke nau wharere whanua i he kahau. Pea o kou i lo i koe whanau ia koe nia koe whanki i whanau ia ko oslotua ki nau tōru e. Pea o stupu ki langi. Ka koe sa ia a pita he ngahi topic kone. Okay, nobody talks politics. They just talk about our culture. They talk about who we are as Tongans.
As a Tongans, huh?
Yeah. Pa ko mahu inga I ai rini. He koe kau mea ko ni o nofo ofi ki lolo niu, Right next door to lolo niu.
Koe.
Pea oku hoko atoa e api ko ni o mam ala sike no pere, You know, la sike mo mea. Pea tai luro api ko ni oku iai Palestine, I got these people, I grew up with them as kids. Pea ko tia ko uhila molangi a pingi. Oku ne o si ilo pia who I am and I know who he is. Se kusio ko kai anipo. Pa ko no whanga sisters na I knew who they were. You know, kaku very emotional exio because it's one of our own. Hanga lau e whaia.
Koe. Ka ko wheho I koe Brenda pina ke na iaha ne lave ki he trucks o kia ha ne agenda ko ha ne agenda ki ne hanga toko ni ki no whakamaa trucks I tonga.
Well, I have a feeling he doesn't want to put anything on the table that he knows oku lotong hoko ia ko issue I tonga. Ka kulahi whoki no tālanga I pe oku tui au ia ko ne fo I pulu peia ana individually when it comes ki he taimi ko unau ofi ai ko ni ki he. Feta mate aki mo ngahi speech. I'm sure everybody would be ready. Ke nau lava pe iyo. Kaku, I'm very happy na ni choose ke run. O whanongo koi ki he ne lea o ko ongo I pe e au ia o mawhana. Mawhana I hoku roto o ku pe mawhana. I know who he is.
Right. Ik mag weer apito ai kakai koe ke na hu mai ki whare lea,
Yes.
And that is a very important thing over there, my education. I mau inga ke a koe e tau whanau. Heko tuko taini mi a tonga, he tau whanau koe ki parparema koe ni ke drugs. So koe si a tau whanau a tau tori tonga I he drugs, E ko ngā waiwhan ki whanau, koe si a koe ke nau te o sina te o ke a ko, because the parents are looking for easy money and they're using their kids to go get the money, That's the saddest part in Tonga. I but for me, for my inga get up Pacific culture, O hangepe ko me kana ta lave ke he because I na lave ke top ta ka ili. I don't think culture ko Hawaii ko more for kana culture, Ko more for ki I Naulea Mepe, Kaketotonia Gitao. We're one of the remaining monarchy in the South Pacific, and we still have a very beautiful culture that we wanted to preserve. Eh?
Yeah.
But
Very intact.
but the saddest part to me, I call except I can go get I think that thing will be lost because it was commercialize it and autoria on our mandatory material of very cheap and I'm kind of sad that we is material was not really authentic. Because people are trying to commercialize it. People don't forget or regulate Kung forget ko faam ka pa na hata who ke farelea ke na regulate etaw kolofa tonga o na ho forking out aki me for no muri ha cheap materials ka winga he kono hinga any Brenda ako fa na do ke culture ke na ha pera to ke ho what hono weaving going that would be a big huge manufacturer itonga kapa what the weaving go etau me fa tonga ke ave tau fa na ke ha fu culture tau pe over here we have the technical schools and all those vocational school oktoton ke ako apia ko pe he tonga ke ale fa na ko no manako ke la langa ma o to pe ke fina ma tu ake na we need to start hange ko la ko ako Brenda ke texture o fema e fa na we ke ako e me ke iki hona manako ko ke la langa pe a me na to ke ta va ki ko ya I mean, the phone ke lava ke ta preserve ta culture. I'm telling you, we're gonna lose this to China.
Yeah.
Nga umasa ina ya o na toria o pota na toria hono hono nga he tau hakani tau tava. I tell you one thing. I remember when I first came here to America, Nike fa kolo hen pa ilo be ko fa kolo ko somo.
Oh yeah.
Ko somo ko tau I'm not sure which culture he really from, but he's an Oriental,
Yes.
And how this guy mastered our culture, haya my aya, omaye hotau matakali. I ko makakaha mo maga. How na dolia o ngawe ke motua. At the same time, haya motua ya koi. And ikaw tau pepe hono matakali, ke na poto he kuki ko ni ai but guess what? After, let's say, 10 to 20 years, ke who ke fare songo tani mogdeya ha Pacific Island I no. Kuki ko tape ikaw matagali o onaya. You know what I'm saying? This is how we lost our culture. Because no, seriously, I'm saying this because this is how we lost our culture. We allow these people to come in and train themselves to know how to cook every little tongue and food we have, and then they turn around and fire you because you come and eat too much in the thing and only waste the money. No, see, at my business. You know what I'm saying?
You know, ko me apia ko hopeful ki ai. He kaipe tatawa pe na copy mo ha. But they will never be Tongan. He kono uhinga ulaki. Iyo. Ulaki o nau copy e tau kuki, nau copy e tau lalanga. Ka he ikai ke nau ilo na to lalanga unless they spend days and nights and mo tutu e o kukai peke nau whakaukau na to iaha nau whainga falling ngā ue e ofi ke tutu. Ka koe mea ko tau monu iai. He ku a lot of our culture ai he taimi o whakahokai nau art and craft. Oku whakahoko pia verbally he mātu a. Koe ngahi pe kita he whae o hālaia ai ka koawa he. Everybody knows how to la langa. Everybody in my siblings now poto he now very o now articulate the me ko dog wa ko I mom. Pea ko awia na kai bigger interest why because it was never promoted here, you know, right where I was, you know. Kau ke ilo mea whaka ofa taha, ko usio ko ni, toki hawa ko giheni, and we bought a house right in the middle of Mako shoot, hey? So ko tribal landing, but mahako gi peace pen non-tribal na ma, so we got it. Ka ko kulau Emeline, ai tui ko mau, ko tau tolu ia na tau o siap mai tau tolu ke whonuan, eh? A tō e fu uha lahi uha aisi, ko hai ni au ko lua he lolo tonga I uha ki whare koroa, ko kau intia ia unau, kai kia tahai e whakamalu, tui peha nau ki isaketi, lue pe kai ke nau rere ke pe e te nau wiku. They love the rain, they love the sun, they love the everything in nature. He a ka kai ko ni. Pe ko o vare pe ku tu ka ngata. Arang me fu po hatai ke fe ma tai te hanga o sell to you to half the price. E ka tapu ko mai mi ve tamai. Oh, I stole it from Safeway. Ko hinga pe ko atamai very free au pito pen autoria ke talatotor where they got it. Mahako sio my pick out because they don't know who I am. Kakoe anga. Oku ke ilai pe Emeline. Ka vare pe ko asma tae ki fare koroa mafu. Katotava. Ate ki mangi tola wano he. They don't have to advertise it too far. Eh?
Right.
So to me, mahalo ke lava copyright hata itau culture. Kako more pia ko interest itau whanau itau population ke kahau. Ia tai mia te ta more atau aia. But the same question will probably be asked by those that continues. Eh? Piki ki homo culture.
Right.
You know.
Kau kusio aku ko e Brenda ko e mi fonga ko e more ai. Ka kai ke ako I ka ai ko glau ka pa e ako ia I elementary level.
Io.
We're not all gonna be a lalanga people, and you know that.
No.
You know, we're not gonna all. And you and me, of course, we were never made to be a lalanga. We have a different, you know, passion.
Mindset.
Yes, we have a different mindset. Kako hinga ko ako ke preserve ko a culture, yeah. Ito ko kapag ai tamasi iya KCE ke I guarantee you. Because ako is the ina and like kakai and Adoria can now take over that la langa when that in the future. I tell you that because when I see na to me ako to be you know of why left that my go so ko to that entrepreneur ki ha product
But money.
hangai ko ni ko Thomas Edison.
Yes.
If you and me look at the bulb, the light bulb, we just look at it as a light bulb. But Thomas Edison look at the light bulb is something different. Eh?
Yes.
There are going to be millions way of making that light bulb make money. Eh? I
Yes.
pehe ang ako esyo atongaya mo siya ina ki tau pehe ke. Kesyo ko esya ina ya ki tau koloa fatonga. All they look at is money. Money is flashing everywhere. Eh?
Yes.
How am I to introduce my and our product and I told you we can do it faster and better and massive way. Eh? So ke fonga ko mo like tau culture. Eh? Siapa na to nga, oh, that's an easy way to grab it. I'm just gonna go and grab it and have no me, when I look at that, I said to myself, this is a way for us to lose our culture. Heko inga, pag enough way, I regulate. I don't know if they regulate this one or not. Have to
Yeah.
regulate and outdolia etau kolofatonga. Ke oefu aveia ki hamuri. You know what I'm saying?
Can manufacture strictly pay
May
Pe
tonga
tau,
pe.
pe tau hanga pe tau tōria o brand as
Yes, branded. That's
koe
right.
product ia tonga.
Adonga. Pe
Iyo.
osi kaya pe haya pe tonga ke na hanga pe tonga produce, you know?
Produced pa nau market.
Yes. Kaya
Yeah.
saka for status thing and go na sio ko na hoko tonga. Kaya fu fare ko na butu ko na pangai si ko ain ko fare ko pure anga. That building right there, I don't know how many millions that building, but the saddest thing when I saw that building, I have for panga is yaina, tau no me yaina, terma is yaina and now there was no Tongan employee on that building when they built that. When I look at the pictures, all people were bring from China, but isn't that sad? Isn't
Yeah,
that
sad.
sad? Because heko me ana to tonu ke pen. Contract mo yaina ko paanga. But you're not going to touch this one other than Tongan people will build this. Ayan ito doon kihangale ba ito nga o employ ka do tangata tonga ko do big firma nga awe kinauhanga lang ay fari ko ni, and that's when the history start kitauhanga ilo ko nga ini itaw culture because Tongan were building this stuff, you know. But then at the same time, ko siya hipo ko na demolish na to I fari paanga ko ni ito nga you know the Faripaanga? We don't know how long ago this one was built, but they demolished it. And this is very sad, you know, Kinauhanga or demolish a history of Tonga, And they don't preserve anything in Tonga, and that's very sad, So, but this is all the stuff that is kind of losing the culture, you know. History and culture, and we are talking about, you know, many of our history in Tonga are down the drain because of Pakenauhanga regulate, and we don't know why these people sitting in the Palelea and they don't have nothing for Tonga but for looking for themselves, you know.
Iyo. Emeline, koe me upset taha. Koe tau wakai atu o ku lahi ange mo ua tonga ia i tau production hawhainga me ke mawai paanga. This is something that should be brought to the ke atamai kakai konu ku ke wharearea mo i kakai konu
Exactly.
Ia. He kono uhinga not only o tau alau i tatoa siaina ke hau peia walk around hangea ko nau pure nau tol tau whonua. And China will do that mainly because they feel like oku kai kia haaonga tau ngawe a tau toria, it's them that comes to make the money, not us. We're sitting idle.
Right.
You know?
And I'm hoping that this is one of the very important things. I preserve our culture. And this is like, you know, you have to have an agenda in your photo to kekehanga to kon kana preserve our culture. Hekataw na what kon memory ni. We have opportunities, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure that we're gonna be back in Tonga soon here and do something important for the country, you know. So,
Iyo. Koe ngahi who mai koe winds of change koe ki Tonga o kai ke nau whakatoka ngai a ngahi me alahi o hoko ki o tau whonua.
Koia.
Pea koe mea ia tahan I mention he siana koe misiaina hau ki Tonga. Nau whanonga he ne rea. Na eke atu he kau whai New Zealand ai. Why out of all the countries in the world you came to Tonga? Longo motua o skapa pe mai motua. You know Tonga have the most good-looking men. They're tall, they're huge, and they can be, you know, kone uhinga o na hangiha whanga sempion. You know, like they're very strong and then can do things. But I got love I feel wiki. You're looking at the men. What about the women? Dang it, now the women too. They're so beautiful, but they're bigger than us. We're smaller than them. You know, I uhinga maro pe e te tau fe marki na toro kausia ina. But ko yanga pe fuge fe hui ka kono moni o na ia. Ko kautake pure anga, they have to be a lot more smarter about China. You know.
Right.
Kono uhinga I don't trust them. Pea o kai
No, I
peke
don't
ai
trust
ako
either.
interest au kanau toro.
Right.
Ka koe te sio koe ki he outskirt ho nau whanua. O taunia ke nau toko ni. He kono ngā whaka ofang ke nau toria I anga nau historia. You know. Ka koe sio mai koe ki tonga is such a small little dot. You know. O ko kai ke iai ha. Ko tau toro pea mo tau islands. Mahalo koe whangi Ailani fia. Te awono hiva, almost 200.
175 something, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Pero ko whakaukau atu, mahalo ko tau tolu pe ia I he kuonga koe ni e lava ke ongo atu ho tau reoha e tau tokoni e tau support the fact o ku tonu ke oa more ho tau anga whawhanua pe o kai ke tonu ke more a e tau lea pe pe o kai ke tonu ke more ha tau mea whakawhanua kono uhinga, we want to help our country, you know.
Right.
Yeah. Ya we ka whanua e lotu he whunga mamani ko ni ka ko ki tau tō.
Oh, yeah. Ka kuhake ka lauka e tamatui o whaamu he tamatui mo ana whamanatu mai koe tau tō ana whaki koe ke tau tō ki langi he back in the days koe e tupo ulaki ke tau mo ui aki a lotu ko ia, ke hui ke haasina mai lotu. Ka koe koe lea pe koe tau tō luka ka kai lotu. No, don't just make it a label. Make it ke tau mo ui aki ai mo ui whakalotu, Ko tui ko mea kone whaamu koe ke tamatui. Behanga ka lau ka Dr. Ray. Koe ka pau koe whanua Karistiane mo onien. Heka ke tau siota pa parema kone trucks e whanua kone, Tonga is way too small ke tau sio ke trucks, Too small of a country, but too small of the island. Tau te whito ka whanua lotu, Aia koe, ka koe tau lea o fumau inga pito ke preserve,
Ko tau historia oku very define au pito ia he ko hame ia koe ko hame ia ke whitongi like how the culture is being learned, you know, and stuff.
Right.
But tau historia tau toria o mahino pe ia ka koe mea ia taha e more pe ia he I kapahe kai ke tau tokang e kina I tau toria e whanau pe mu tau tupu. Hange koe lea koe na e tama ane po, Mea pea e taha e tuuai e ne kāpasa koe ako. Koe ako. A ko e whanau ia koe in order ke whanau ke nau maheni mo mahino pea mo whai totonu. They have to learn it by going to school. By, you know, yeah.
Kaka, ko tō whawhaka e na whione na ne hanga outline me whai me e tōno, e ni mai, Ai ka ulaki ia ko lotu, I mean, education, yes, definitely. But we need to, we need ke tau hanga ai lotu mawinga ke whanau, Aya but that's so true. Education is very important, ke tau whanau. Ka koe me when it comes to education, o ke lahi choices ai tamaiki, O peke he alpa elementary ke high school. You know, back in the days, whakawhaka he time ka nau iai. how many? Madina fa five okay. I don't know penage yai ke five ko ni civic ko ni university. But civic ko ya na fakata ka to form no of the whole entire high school. Give one place of fire civic.
Yeah.
And you know how many of these kids, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, hanging on the temple in our interview cookie so dear. I tell you there were many applications. Eh?
For you.
Kaya so ko si ko I tapi I ngawe eh. Octotono ke tapega fula wafe now graduate my every year from high school. Does Tonga have a resources for these people to employ them? No, I don't
No.
think so.
No.
Right? Because
Uh-uh.
I know that in the Vipa Matoga Kisotia, I know there were many applications. If I thought one no pen I thought, eh? I think
Mm.
out of like 200 to 300 applications. Though one no pen I thought, and out of the 20, katoko ono, eh?
For you.
And if I thought no pen I firma haya, and I was one of the 6 women when I thought for me. But at the same time, for guy, this is back in the days. I mean, this is like 85.
Mm.
Has Tonga already, able, have a capabilities to employ? I've now come out of high school because I guarantee you, many of them, if they don't have a job, they're looking for something to make easy money. Eh?
Exactly. That's where
Yeah.
drugs comes in.
Yes, and that's what like Dr. Ray say, easy money is all they gonna look for. And if they don't been kapag we can produce ito ngayon ha manufacture pa ko ha fainga for I ge o if I now gi utao, it's not gonna be something that is my drugs. You know what I'm saying?
For you.
There's always gonna be a different way for people to make the money. And it's the easy way, eh?
Yeah.
Ko kailangan ito nga daw employee daw fana one hita o go do peg la wafe I also by my high school. Ko gini hipe na o ki mo li scholarship. Eh?
Yeah.
Baka gini hipe look at that the government of Tonga go ministry peg na hanga ko no leading nga pranga. Peg ministry of fear. But they're not going to employ all the kids, you know what I'm saying?
No.
For many, I tell you, I think it's a big tabega kawia have ume autoton get support he preanga sotia.
For you.
Hena fananga we preanga kono agrisina and support another sotia. They want to get rid of the sotia. So now it's named His Majesty Armed Forces is no longer the Tonga Defense Services. It's no longer a Tongan thing. It's only a thing belongs to the king. But I tell you, Sotia is a big, huge behave abiak. Because he tangata Sotia ko tope, or no chance ke aluki New Zealand, Australia, America, Oaka. You know what I'm saying? So
Yes.
and if the Tongan government of now popo and others so what is your exchange for that? Kaya ho polkama ako hang out the employee kakay. But I tell you this one hanging policy, those kind of thing of them get support dia Tonga ko to paper mo falele mo me ko to of the thing now allocate in other budget ke so dia budget ke policy budget ke finding a technical school pe ke to increase I ako ko na atonga
Mo oni apito Emeline.
Yeah, go ahead, Brenda.
Yeah. Koe mari apito ho of kamalanga. Kono uhinga eni. Oku tau no fu tau tol well everybody here in this country, whether you're Tongan or any other race or whatever, okuyai pe fahinga project oku te loto ke te involve kia eh?
Oh yeah.
Pea o kuia I polo kalama ako. Ke
Oh, yeah.
train ke nau tolu ki ai. Pea o kuia I pe whaahinga tokonia ai whonua a tonga ki hono kakai by researching out what other big countries can offer for their people. Ho
Right.
uhinga koe ni ke put nau tolu ki he internship, ke ngā ue, pe koe train ki nau tolu. Do you know when I was I he tonga hai, every Christmas, o ave au hoku cousin of Kangawa in Morris Headstrong, because she was in the management at the time. Go see but learn how to do cashiering, go stocking. I was able to do inventory and I goods going o mai de hange koe papa koe vari mo me ko do he. Because my cards, my do koe ke ai na whainga filing system, ka koe manually pe.
Oh, yeah.
Ko te lava ke te ako how you do inventory just by manually doing it. And then
Just counting the
you're
stocks.
counting every screw says left and how much you're
Right.
going to order, you know.
Right.
We have such a very hopeful monarchy government o tonu ke whakalere kau whaulao pe mo kau tokon ke tui kabineti. They should bring something more innovative ki tua. Ke lava ke nau tala noa is something very solid pe o very aonga ki o tau whonua. But tau ene fia tau mawahe mai. It's the same old standstill, you know.
Yes.
Te kaipe ke ha tau whaahinga product a tau dore e te tau lava manufacture from Tonga,
Right.
other than shipiate umeena tau irona na tau e tau dore o kai ke tau kai e tau toru whanga kua tapu. He tau I Tonga ngai fu mea ko wahangeha ange talatala no kiri he tahi loa he. Pea moe o sai lori ia moe ha ulava e kakai o whai ngā ue kia pea ota e kakai. Ka koe anga tau tala noa, there are so many things in Tonga o ulava pe ia o huki tua. He koe ngā ue ia e kau poto tō ngā koe nau hanga. Koe ngā to be domesticated, he? Koe lo akau, he? Ai lo akau ke koe me kai ke ilo isi ai ne ha koe whahina koe api koe hai lo akau pe mo tofua mo ha lo akau ke he. He koe nau mea pe nau lo nau tauria koe ngau ake nau cheap materials ke whakaose ake whala pe ai mohono design. Koe na kou seo kamata ke nau design mai e ai mea koe a whisi. Ai whala pati ko a whisi. O kai ke aki a kula si ka e aki peia e nau material pe nau tau nau lava whakalan.
Cheap one.
Yeah. And fake, you know. O
Yeah.
kai ko ha natural. Ka koe
That's the
ka uhi
sad
ngai
part
ke tau
about it.
discount. You know, it's not supposed to be that discount. Ka anga pe
No.
tau tā noa he kono uhi ngā.
This is how we're going to lose the culture, though.
Iyo.
I think so, eh?
Iyo. Ko sio ki Filipaini. Ko Filipaini nau sai au pito he tupen ko nau whakatau he materials ko ni whai ake koe ai tui a koe ngai kofu for more of ofa mo me pe. Tatau pe mo siaina. Ko silica, he? Because they have worms.
They produce that, huh?
Yeah, now production la ia now tolu, he?
Somehow India is the biggest, eh?
Yeah, and I love it. I have a friend at work, a Pakistani, and him and I were very close. Because I could buy me a lot of good scarves. Kone arma pena ki Pakistan uha moi, eh? Ka ko pehepe a we ke si be matonga, he?
Oh, yeah.
O kuyai pe ka ko lau wo osi Marketi e tonga ia ume afkatong hangi koe wall hanging, koe dirty basket, dirty clothes basket.
Laundry
Ko
basket.
io, koe funky waka ngahi me wooden, he? Wood,
Korea.
io. Ka ku whaka of hangi koe siweri. Koe ha mea toi tatau pe ngahi fo I siweri o ngahi me tu ai whonu, he?
Korea.
Ngahi me he tofe, he? Pea ngahi pea me he ngesniu, he?
Korea.
Oh my gosh, people, ko lau ke kau India kula ko ni whonuani, ia ko kau tribal ia. Line, if you go and visit, o kai pe honau whare misiume I he wheitu ko toa pe o kai honau kakai pe mo nau tribal land pe mo nau u. Hange pe honau u whare ko te sio he kau Maori, he?
Korea.
Papa pepe ave na u art and craft o hang yai, he? Kako lau o ku te kei ke ha tau mea pehe tau tore ke pehe ke manufacture io. Tau lava contract me kakai ha nau tolu koe lo akau mo mea ke ai whanki mea ave ke ha tau whare misiume. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Preserve everything that we know o lava o usable ke culture. Ke tau
Right,
cultural
right.
costumes. Eh?
Right.
Ange ko nge sfingota. Kuya tau funky akau, koe ha, koe lopa, koe hana, koe ha. Sare
Korea.
mohe, he? Oh my gosh, ku natural bit now become siweri on their own. Eh?
Right, right.
You know? Pena tau to re kuta to atu. Ka au te
Right.
sio ki tai ko mea asi ai nau ngahi mai ku ngahi ake kuta ka tau tu no ai pe tau to kuta, you know.
Korea.
But anyways, whaka ofa au pito e tatala noa ki he men pau whanonga ki he rea koa talahiwa ni pōko ni rea ke he tama. Uhila mo langi. Whai pe koe ho le rei taha he awhio ihi fo eki that we need good people ki
Yes.
whare area.
We really need good people, right?
Yes, I was touched by that. He koe mea iau tonu koe ke tau hanga tala ke tau whanau. Mo wako e mo lalanga pe te mo whai ato whai ngā mea ke lava ke mo ilo what to do when you grow up, you know. So, pa koe kusio koe ki ngahi e kau si aina e koe mea kai ifo anau tolo ngahi, eh? When they put their mind into it, ka taimi go na whakawawe I ai pia mo ai noa ia pe. We don't know what kind of meat or now. So tau to question e tau to ria meat. You
I
know.
mean, right.
Io whape ma koa au kia. O ko saia he e aru kai e supo ai whae, a fō, ko apu ko whae.
Right.
Tama ia. Saia o aro in supo ke mi o vare peku. A se a ke hangi ni ai pehe. The taro ai pe kai ki to lava aro kai e wha. Because it just, you know, manat pe kita pe mo ua. Tawanga he tau mea toko niri ne. Ma aika. O mai me o seni. Ka koe whingo tā. O na aha lo I kaloa ai poka lo I tawa mani. O keke te lava ki ta tupu. O kute.
Kake tau maha maha ki ta tori e peke ta island,
never.
Ke toki hua te nea koe ni lahi koe ai ora o atu koe u meet from overseas,
Iyo.
I hope they now hanga regulate lele e he ai import export ta te whita ke atu koe ni ai mea kai koe ni koe ta te whita me si aina,
Iyo.
Because we don't know because taini ko ke he taini me kuanga koe, Ko lau ke kau whina I ki ma kau tangata I ki na nau tāwal ngā fulu he mga fulu nau ke lua lua halo pe he. Ko raka kai pe ki haka mo ki lai pere he. Back in the days,
Ko ia. Koe nai time koe nei he nea ko mātua. Koko ofisi ta peng mai le ni mami api ang vai ki pego he for my alha. Eh? He walked to my office or my fruit make UFC every day. O walk UFC o pike kare piko foi ape mama tu u foi akau ka ofa tau fonoan. Eh? Ko ki foi pinati. Line, I miss those days. He kone aseangi, o kai ko aupe, o kukai he foi akau ko ia, he kone lue ia, o kone exercise, it's 5 miles.
Oh my goodness.
O kukai ko straight walk, is uphill, and then more up, or alo out ki peak on hill, you know.
Right.
But they lived, he lived to be 90. And he passed at 93. My mother passed at 86. Eh? Kakoe, you know, it's just a beautiful culture etau itonga. Oku ke lalanga pe ka fine eki unau ke ngahi pe nau mea ke whakameiri, you know.
Right, right.
It's just beautiful. Ka kua ofi e whiri, ha o lau ke tau culture pe moyanga ko e tau whiri. Pena e rea talahiwa kia ki nau tolo, ani po e whiwhini kona e whai ako koni kia uhila. O pehe talahiwa. Oku kei toka pehe atamai e toko taha koe ni. Ai whonuani pe moyanga e tau nofo whakafonua mo tau anga whakafonua. So we are not going to lose him heavily. You know, everybody was just uppity up with knowing. Hange ko tama ko in ko hai Australia ai. He's sure a must person, hey? They come in later than everybody else, but everybody look at them very positively, you know.
True agenda to help the people. Don't try to get yourself in there. You know what I'm saying? Kabago hau asenita ke tokoni mon ke kakai. You know, I support you, eh? You know, I got so good kiai. Hekta wasila petatoria agai me kon kuhoko. Pero fa amagaya na na ha ma foi model for all, eh? Ke te awia na model kon ko sip to ton ke obsolete to ton ke na ha na to ma model for all. I think to ko ta fitu is too many, eh? I mean,
I sure think so, Io.
Yeah, the 17 representative is too many. Hekono hinga anaya. Ogu mana tu ko hu ko etangata farelia ki farelia. It's gonna be you're gonna get a bigger check than anybody else. And we don't know because if it's go I think I'd rather go back here to go hiva. Eh? Kanga kai lava ke I don't know because I think 17 is too many. Ang sure ko ako. Kakamoto na wag isaya yaw. And now home my pen out there but now the Philippine out there now minister pen out there na to. Kaya tayo yung totoo ni Fafa ke minister ke kabineti ke Philippine to im kabineti. Eh? Kaya na po pa tama farele ay o happy farele representative. You know what I'm saying? Mate ko Amerikani ko kaya ko Congress ya ko ha ko I tao pe hangi ko Biden hangi ko Trump administration o ha ba to na Philippine to le na ka any ka secretary o wa ke fili you know o wa be ka Congress ya una represent pe to ka kai ka Philippine tama presidenia any ka office pe ana hangi ko ka secretary ang ko so ko ay ko so ko aguya na tonu pe hono fa ona me mu ape hanga pe tu ia mo kabineti o fili komunista hena fili ake qualification fili ake fili fa poto fili ake fa mo vogen ka pe kita maya kaga hana experience kaga hana education o bla bla mai he Facebook a o maui e ai whiri pe alhakele vai o hoko ka fu CEO po ka fu minister, then tell me how he can run the country. How can that person run the country kapag we educate, kapag we hane, you know what I'm saying?
Ko tala noa maari e pe.
Oh yeah. Ko
Mm.
anga ko usio ko agia ko ke and what talking about news, we can discuss this. I mean, this is some creative ideas. Kako o hinga ko aago Brenda.
Yeah.
Eh? O hinga ko aago. Ko komunista. Kapate daw usio ke komunista. O whapato ang peke whiri pehe tu ia komunista. Ko pure anga whakatui. Whakafok peke tu ia pa manikapne tika na whiri komunista. Hape ko lele whare lea ta tape o tika te horiko ke te minista to ai tama whare lea. Hai kono uhinga en. Kono uhinga en Brenda. Ko taim peko ke alo ai tama whare lea ia o minista. Guess what? Ngalo le ngā we ke kakai. Mo ua he minista. You know what I'm saying?
It's
No, I
true.
mean, I'm serious.
Iyo.
Mo he nga we ke mo he minista whakalang ta kaiolo. Ka ngalo le vai na hao ke wharelea ko serve the people. Eh?
Ko ne ngawe ana whakasivanit
Tane
mai
nga ko
kakai.
se manit mai kakai.
Yes.
Ko mo le vai he al ta kaiolo he la ka minista. Ko ngalo le vai nga we na hu mai ko ke wharelea. That's why I don't agree ke whiri I ki fo toko taha fitu pe e nau kau minista pe anau tolo. You know?
Iyo. Pa o whapato pe au pito pe ia ke oa e kua ia mo e kutui ki tonga. O whapato ange pe ia ke stay pe ia koe monaki. He kono
Yes,
ui ngā koe tamatu ia na osi a whio i pehe e ki ia tene lava take care e whanua. You know, pea
yes,
moe, pea you know, we don't want to go back and repeat the history that we already know of.
yes,
Hono tuko tau whanua ki langi. Ka koeni. Koe umea koni o mai o whakawhitongi mai koni ke pure anga tonga he taim ni. Nothing is gonna work and nothing had never worked.
yes.
Umea kotoa na
That
o
was
mai.
little bit though, right?
Yes. Pea koe nau tāpā te horo koe mui ita, you know, koe uhinga pe whako o ta tiskase o au ke extend koe mea koe ni. He kono uhinga, kui ai e longoa a ia, koe ki poro kalama koe a pita pua. He?
Go ahead.
Ko launga e ni a ke to o me Facebook a he koe ngā inappropriate. He? Kai tuku pe u me ai a koe ni. O ku lau atu e kakai ngawe ake ngahi rea tai whi unga mo mea he. Kai tuku pe ia, ko everybody is entitled in media, and now just, you know, do their own thing. Kau kai ke include ki ai e me ai a ko palaku. Eh?
Right.
Ka koe, ko nau report e nau tori ki tangata eiki. Ka koe mea hoko ia. Mantui, koe piki a pita pua I he mea o mo oni, mo mea o
Go
totonu.
ahead.
Eh? Pea koe ne kau mui. Oku now very, oku now believe pe ki nau toru he kai ke pehe ia ke hanga e pita pua influence ki nau toru. They have their own mind.
Right.
Koe mea pia ke nau ilo I, there is a big percentage of us Tongans o kei piki pehe mea koe nei o hake aki tau toru e rine.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Pego ke te au ka generation gun o tau tolu. Tau peko baby boomers. O tau
Baby
tolu tau
boomers.
hanga connect ke old and the new. We're like the
Yes.
bridge. Aga tau
Oh,
tolu
yeah.
ke pui halpa kawa me old ke new. Ko mea kok mau ingai ke tau preserve tau tolu ya. O tau culture ke tau pass on tau tolu ke new generation. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Because kada fit ke tau whanau. You know, I really agree with you when it comes to Tonga. It's a monarchy country. Oku kei wha pe e tau culture tau
Yes.
tolu. Ko tau culture tau tolu, ya. Aini na tau tala no ma pe kai ai wha ka wei koula, eh? Ko foi wha ka wei koula ko nia Brenda. Ko holo kia he ngai mea ko ni ku hau ko ni he taini me. And maybe Brenda, I'm not sure if you're still on my head goes that if maybe we can take a break and play a song.
No.
I think your computer was a little bit frozen for a minute. But anyway, so you're back. Kako hinga a Brenda ko fa ka vi ko la ko tonga. And go ko pillars and go build that go culture. Eh? O mau ia e whakatemo kalati. Maina? Anga ko sio pa ako. O na hanga na tau mau I hotau pillars ko no build a ko hotau. Aina ko tau sio ai da do ko hu mai me ke he. Eh? Ko hu mai ngai me ke he. Daga ke tau amana ke to au sia tonga ngai me ko ya. Eh?
Ko ya.
Anga ko sio pa kai. Eh? I mean, we live over here in the United States. Kagutau
Excuse me.
Pampe ke preserve tau ki fonua ke hoko pe tau ki fonua ko ki fonua mau luta. But a lot of the snakes are all over in our country. Amasta helu. Pola ngai ngata ko na gu ta kai holo. Maratui ko to anga ko o iwi ko ngata. Pameme ko hoko ko tonga. Fera ngai ngata gu ta kai holo. Eh? O ate ngai poisoning thing ki tonga. Right?
Ka koe mea pe ku oku ta hopeful ki ai, Emeline. You know, koe whanua ia oku lotu. Pe aku mooni pe tau whorowhorai tamatu I. Koe whanua ni na e tala pe koe whanua karistiani. Ka koe osiange ia.
Koe karistiani tau toonga.
Koe tau whonga mo tau toonga no fo mo lea mo anga oku kai ke whakakaristiani. How straightforward could that be for someone's ears? Eh?
Yes.
Pea koe toi taha. Oku o kai peke tui au ia e overcome he e pure anga kon hena now try and it didn't click anything. Ka koe alo atu koe ni I'm hopeful pe koe kakai o alu ki loto they have something in their minds that can bring up better resources ke ka hau ke si mo ui ai ho tau whonua mo e kakai including us, you know.
Ko mea whake taha Brenda ka pana ki whatonga e tōko whala e tu I. O ofa he kakai. Eh?
Yes.
Ko whono koni na tōko osi. Ene tōko whala. O ko hae sena mai ene ofa hono kakai. Pe ko hae sena mai ene whakaamu ke tonga. Ko whika ni mai koe. Ke mau e tau ataina kakato. Ko mea ia taha ko konga whake taha o e nau whinga ko ke te mokalati ke tau mau e tau ataina. I think many of them need to go back and read the Constitution. Because if we're going to hang out in our tolu ia ai whainga toko lahi. Ko foi ulaki kupuia ko nistu tone atonga na os poaki is just to po ulaki ai tau ataina kakato ki tangata tonga. Eh? Pero maratui na tau programa kon ma atensioniare tonga.
Yes.
Ko fehui ko na fehui ki atensioniare. Ko tu ta ko atangata whaihia ko Amerikani o te alonga popula I tonga. Kaka tali ikai. Ko a whanua tu ta pe hata whai ko ha whai tu pe tau ataina kakato. No, ko tonga pe. Eh? O ko ke te a te tau whanau ta to me ni o whakat ki tonga pana tu ngā popula. Ko tu ta pe na wai tonga ko tangata tau ataina. Eh? Pa ko ke lau ko tau ataina te ku kumi he te mukalati. Eh? Ko tau ataina kakato Brenda ko tau he lau.
Koia.
Ho tokai ho ka ngā api, ko tau atai nā ia. Ko o live in a, you know, in your own means, ko ke mea, ko tau atai ka kato. Ko ke uhinga e tau atai nā ia. I think ka mea ko na hori na to ko ki ai, aini ko o mai. Aina ko tau upside down nei tau tol ko tonga tai ni me. Aina mo ne ko a vai vai ya. Ko tau atai nā na fia mai na toria. Ko mena na o mai na toria ko disrespectful pe moe holoke fa pa. Holoke va ko ni te veito kai aki. That's how I look at it. And I was quite pe sas te bola ke tau atai na kakato ma tau tolu e tonga. We are the only country in the world that was given a fully freedom I tau tu I make he kamatanga.
Pea koe purpose for kia na e hangai e tamatui tu pouloaki o whakatu pehe, so that no foreign countries will come and beat us up or bully us, you know.
Pake whatongai ke tu I koe ni, pake ngahongai ko lau koe nai, na e o mai pēa mihi kamata, koe tui ono, pake ngata pehe ne poto, very educated, koe so tia mo oni,
Yes.
Pea oa pa whai te tonu, o koe ka na tau ilo pe tau tole back in the days koe ni, ai whainga ni hia nau ngau ke hingoa e tu I ke o mai e nau hamana. Koe tamatui ko ni koe ke pehe ia. Ko mana tui pe au ia back in the days, nai ki moto so tiana e kore ke o mai ne ki ka. Koe ne respond pe anai, o koe ke hani kau ngana ki waf, ke kakai ngau e koe ki ai. Na kai ka ha tamaya ke ngau e kono piri ni si pe kono tui.
Kono power.
Kono power.
Abuse the power.
Yes, abuse the power. Koe me koko ton koe ke ilha kakai, o tau monu I ai tonga, ka ki ngata pene ofa, o kune poto, tene lava whakalele le leho tau whanua, Ka o kune hanga hold everybody accountable, ka pau ko koe ka wharelea, pa ka minister, you are accountable and responsible, ki ka kai o hange ko ne lea, ko ne tōwhoro whora ko koe hu wharelea, ko pure anko na mūsio kai ahoni, ko ka kai na mū whiri mai ke wharelea, And then what does he tell us? He tell us you better be educated the voter next time ke whiri maha tō tāko whapoto, Ai au kusia tawia ki ai, o ngoni pe ala ka Brenda, ko tonga whengo pe ke tau monaki pe tau tōruia. Tau whangi pe tau ke monaki. O te mohori mo tō ke mōri kawa tonga e na kai na etu ka tonga ki langi. Te ka ngai ko lau koe, whalau koe na tau tāno ke kai mo mastailu. Ko mo whenga ri kawa mo tō te mōlak puria mo tō te ke ose whanua e mo pre anga o hau o tonga.
Io pe aku.
Wai fu o tua a fio me langi.
Yes. Pea kua nau longo ai, pea kua nau ha moha. Ka koe kono moni ona ia, it's clear for us to see which way Tonga should take,
Yes.
Pea oku os mahino koe, mahino au pito pe ia. Pako mea pe tau whenga ke tau whakahoko me he tapa koe ni koe, tau tokoni e tau tolho tau whonua. Pea tokoni I he whonga pe koe unau expect ia ke tau tokoni. Not we say we'll help and we never do. You know what I mean?
Right.
Io.
Yeah, pea ka whai mea whangai tā koe ke kakai koe o whiri, whare rea wha o koe ni. Ko tonga wha koe whanua, lahi e tokoni me whetu ke ho maman,
Yes.
Pea le a tokoni. Pea oe, a te tokoni e pa mō laki to e mō tau kau taki, pea toki tuku mai ki toi ngā ke kakai. No, make sure your hands is clean, Oe te aiho ni mā koe ke toi ala takai holo. Ka ko mata paanga koe o atu ki he tokoni, ave ke he kakato ke whetuko ave ke tokoni, He koe mea ko ia kulaki lahenge nau to o anau to luia. Kato ki ate paanga koe ki hangai ko lau ka mea, $1 million ko lau ka mai. Ate koe $1 million ia koe tokoni, koe mea ko mai koe tola peta hafe kua watu, Ko whenua toi $1 million ia. Kumau laki pa au ia e kau taki ia Koe mea ko whaamu au ia ke kau tamakone whilparelea koe tainimi. Ate toko ni pa mu whapot putoi,
Koia.
Kawa ate tokonia ba mo ave motoria tokonia like pa mo kato motoria patoki mai to nga ia ko me ko kai pe ke to sai hala ia ko sirin ko to pe at pe ko tan hala ka hira ka ko sirin ka me ke ka ki tan hala pe ia ai ke me ko more ko pa nga
Iyo.
ku folo tan hala ko no nga en Brenda au na ke nga ke na to le maka efu ai mai
Yes.
maka ko gisayange ke fai mo tu lo ai tan hala
Koia. Koia. Mona opito ia.
Miliona ia via a vejo mai maka ha ko ni efu o se ha ko ko ha ia al ko do ade halai ko ya ko nga ko tau sio ko ki ai
Koia.
ma ko tai mi ya ta ki ko fasi ka
Mahalo. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. That's pretty good.
Elamai lamai trele, puyai lamai trele, elamai lamai trele, puyai lamai trele, elamai lamai trele, puyai lamai trele, ando suanau fa'alomo i le pone i le pulele puyai lamai trele.
Malo, perfect money te forget ko Emeline fa omni te como hosta te me Washington.
Ka Brenda ko ngaika. Pag mau fia pita ke hoko kato e pe tau pota tala he fia fini.
Oh yeah, perfect money te forget ko history and culture. Pag mata tala no ati ke ngai culture tau sio ko mata ke more me tonga. Pag ko te Brenda na tala ko ka nai ki mo ke ta kamata. Pe hana ngai fonga ke ta hangai o prevent ke we more ngai culture ko ni, and how are we going to bring back this culture ko tu o kumawinga ke talavi ke panata also lave peta wa he ke te wo fi na firi ki tonga mata fa am ki tonga ye ka te firi ko ni, but I think it's important ke ta lave ki hono, how are we bringing them a culture ko ko more
Oh, okay. Kapau tau o tau ke fia mau pe ke hoko atu no preserve I anga I tau nofo muli ka koe tonga ki tau tolu. We should identify what is most crucial ke tau tolu ko ni muli ni. Pea tau create lewa e porokalama ke ako e tau whanau I he tau o e tau pe koe unau huai o ako ke nau ilo. Koe culture e ni kakai tonga. You know, oh, how beautiful their culture is, you know. Ke ilo I peaongo I he whankita mai tonga who they are. You know, to be identified as Tongans is huge in a foreign country.
right.
Heu ke mantu o whaia polo kalamai e Palestini. O whiriwhiri whankita mai from all over different states. Ke na o mai I he taimi ko na whiloa ke a new president. Ahi arewa Palestini e uwhitu ke heke. So it's huge. But at the same time, ka paurewa o tau loto ke make sure pe o ave ki tonga e tau concern. E hure mai I he tau whetu taki koen, pa mo tau kakai koen o ngawe ke leadership role I he political field, pero nau tol koen ko ngawe me whare area. Pe koe kakai ufa lao. He koe mea ia koe ia, Emeline, it's not hard. He koe kautaha koe utai ai, this is their main objective, is making sure e lava ke tau whingawe aki pia moho tau mother country. Eh?
Right.
Pe
Right.
lava pia ke tau propose atu ke kau taki o e wharearea ko e mau propose o rat ka motoru ke iai ha porokalama ke mo recognize pe te mo acknowledge pe porokalama pe heni te mo ako pe motore culture mi tonga ka ko e iaha tau exchange program ki murini,
Right. Right.
you know, and we can sponsor the
Right.
exchange, you know. Ka koe ngai mea ke tau lava, ke tau tala atu what is so important to us I heni.
Oh,
He
yeah.
koe mea, koe mea kou mahu inga ka te au. When you get to a job, hange ko ia koina aku ngawe ai, panake ngawe ki ai Emeline, I he pure anga Amerika. Oku very important ke nau ilo koe tonga kita.
Oh,
Pe
yeah.
oku very important ke lava ke nau ilo o identify o kia kakai mi tonga oku ngā ue I he pure anga Amerika. Why? Kono uhi ngā e lava ia ke tokoni ke nau census.
Right. Right.
Pe e lava ke acknowledge ki nau toru. E ia e taimi, e ia e paanga, e o mai whakapure anga me he feds ke tokoni ki a ki tau toru tonga. Mo
Oh,
e
yeah.
tau ngahi me a whaka whonua o ku whakahoko. E lava ke tokoni ki nau toru. Ka koe mea koe ni ke tau nofo peo whawhiwhi maari e pe, thinking, leave it up to Tonga, Tonga will do that. No, o wha mea mai e ni ihia mi Tonga. O let us know when I si he ni ko si wheinga ke ai ho nau whare lalanga, pe koe whare ki tōkanga, pe koe whare ki whe, whatever. Pea mo ako I whanau si o kuiai pe atamaia I Tonga ke o mai. But, ko exchange process, o ton lewa ia ke mahino ki Tonga, they can be on our map for Washington State. Ke hoko ke nau togo sister city, because sister whatever, ke tau exchange e tamai ki ako. Pea lava ke o ata tamai ki ako ki Tonga he sama as part of the curriculum before ke of ke polisi. Time no aro ke polisi, you know.
Right.
Mante a France, Siamani, a lot of our kids are chosen to go from
Right.
here, from the
Right.
US. Eh? Na wope o Samaiwa. Switzerland, a lot of big countries, they Copilitania, you know. Ka koe me apia ke ngā we. Pea ngā we he kautaki totonu. Pea moe kakai o mahu inga ke ake nau toru. Ai kakai e whonua. Just like what the king had said to us.
Right.
Yes.
Good morning, Brenda. So the way to bring the culture back is like exchange program.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. There are my ways. Go ahead.
Yeah. But in this way, we could have our state. Let's say that Taranoa ke program development kon community college statewide iheni.
Right.
And te tau talange o underrepresented to mau kakai I he tapa ko toa pe uporo kalama whakaako.
Yes. Yes.
Ke to include ki ai a mau mission, ai ko mau mission, ke mau hanga hiki ho mau culture, pe mau wanga whakawhonua to be on top of the list.
Right.
He kono uhinga, he kupehe hono acknowledge u kakai kehe. Pe toi taha oku lesson le vai, oku minimize ai mea koin ko laulani.
Kaya.
Pe oku lava lewa ke acknowledge ki tau toru he kui ai polokalama lahi pe ia ai pure anga ke lava ke avaris le rei pe a balance out e whaka avarisi e whahinga kakai ki he potu ngā ue. Hanga federal. Ka paurewa 50% hono haia mai ka uspenisi. Ko paurewa ke tau ask for the same percentage.
Right. Right.
Ka e lava ia figure out only, ko uhinga pe ki heanga koe, outcome koe, oi ha koe, oi tohi kakai.
So that based on our population, is that right?
Population, yes.
Right.
Eh?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Pea koe ngahi mea re mai a koe, pa tau hanga o apu i anga e tau ngāwe i ho tau culture, pea mo e tau community. Pea
Right.
oe ai ke pehe ke tau, toi no fupeki ta toro fesi o seo whaki whaka community.
Yes.
Eh?
Right. Yes.
Koe ko ke
I'm alive,
community.
okay, yeah.
Yes, yes. Eh? Ka kutonu pe ia ke tuu hake an ihi koe o kuna willing to give their time, willing to teach, willing to support, willing to o naulava o tokoni ki ni ihi ko tau pehe unrepresented. Ko ngā ke oe to e ala mai pure a ngā ia whai tau hi moe ha, moe o mai food stem moe ha. That's not what we are asking for. What we are asking for ke pala nisi ai tokoni ai pure anga Amerika ke he whaahinga ka kai kotoa pe tribal, wherever they come from. You know.
Oh yeah. That's a beautiful way of doing things, Brenda, because I know Koho expertise in here, because you're in the government and you've been doing this
Forever. Yeah.
right. And that's beautiful. I ko konga whaketaha koe ni tau talanoa koe he tau culture. Na tau lave mai ke mo Dr. Ray. Ai ko pungpung ko ke ko health talk. Te tau continue at pe tau tolin he. He concern lai ka na to ai tu I ki whai tau kona tau pui tonga. Ai ko pungpung ia ka tau health talk ia pa mo Dr. Ray. Ka ko tui au ia o ko mea ko ni ki ne hanga ia mo mo la he tau culture. And then we see a lot of the people in the society. I think we still have plenty of time, Brenda. If you love it, culture,
Ko ku sea aku ki tonga o mau I lahi e he ongo ho tau whanua. Ai tokoni koe ai u whanua la lahi. He kono uhinga, sange ko sake whai news e whiwhine Australia, o ne pepe ia koe tai mini ko tonga ko ia koe Kingdom of Ice. Pau sai pe ia he koe kau, koe kau whai news ia, just like us. Ka u I kai ke pehe ke tuku ai e tau pump out e tau toria lele ai tonga. Tau culture mo tau anga whawhonua. Nobody will stop us from saying, listen, everybody, forget that, ki nā tō taktahan of pina tō, tau hio nā ngai whanua e nau me. Tuange pēr tōnga I kui ai whaahinga mālo hinga whakalangi a tōnga. E lava pe ia dissolve out as time comes.
As time comes, right.
Io. Pea koe mea pea o ko whaam kai Emeline, e waweni mai pe e ta trip, e ta team ki tonga. And it's nothing wrong ke tau whai pe tau tolu hatohi. Or let them know ko hai o in charge I he tokoni I koe ni ai exchange program. I tonga pe koe minister ko, nai mea hene minister ko. We talk about similar things. Ana na whehu I at pe e au ia ki minister. Tarangi ai ko whia ho o mea mai minister ko si mea ngaton mai pe me pitania. And he was not supposed, this was not a stop that was supposed to be planned in a trip. Kako ene mea mai pe because he felt like he need to talk to us about what's going on in Tonga with the drugs. What can we help with? Pea koe mea ia koe ne whai ki ai tala noa Eline. And he's so open-minded about it. He's so open-minded. Pea lava ke tala atu mea koe o whahokat ki ai. He is willing to listen and all that. So, koe ngahi mea ia e hoko ke Osman Tui e ko ia. Ko tala no ai pe mo tau ko vana. It's not a big deal. The governor loves anybody that walks in and chit chat about their community.
Right,
You
right.
know, pe e lava pe ia ke ne tala mai ai fonga. Pe te ne tala mai pe ia timi ke tau sio ki ai ki he help o ton ke tau need. So this is how it should be. Eh?
Mm.
I never felt like underrepresented at tau tonga because everybody call each other ke fie tokon he si whaingata ia o si hoko ke toko taha ko ia ko tau he si whaingata ia.
Right.
Ko tau ko ni tau ko ki teksisi. Nā tai ai pe ko ta ilo I pe he ang he tala noa mo kakai. That they have more problems than we do have here, you know.
Right, right,
And miscommunication peho tau kakai within themselves, you know.
right, right.
Pea kakai nau ita nau toria he business lere e toko taha koe. Pea nau o nau toria tala o pehe mo some
Yeah,
similar
that's
things
the
like
saddest part about that, Brenda. Eh?
iyo.
O hangega na no for mo master hello, but for hello, a lot of them are not utilizing any strength. Eh? When a lady going to me, yeah, that don't can support. Eh?
Iyo.
Because there will be a big plus for them. Kapana meya fefine illness. Eh?
Iyo.
Because a lot of things will be funneled. Kakai tonga mepe. But I wanted to come back to you ho pehe na ihene minister ko pa mo talano ko hana ngai for tu na ne pehe ki he tracks ko tonga did he mention any specific plan or anything that ne
No specifics kane ka koe mea koe na ne kore mai ia ka pai aha whainga Maria because of the time he had here. Na turi tai mia ke whoke o inga matui. His travel plan and all that ke a upeki ai protocol wise. Koe mea na koe. But when he was here, I took his information. Pea ko o ko whiema pea uia ke iai peha whainga Maria when we're in Tonga that we could have a good convo with
him?
everybody, not only
Right,
him, but everybody that we
right.
feel like that would help the situation.
Necessary, right.
Iyo.
Ka dewe hange ka daw tano ka mo Dr. Ray. Ko dewe ka one of the very first thing ko ton ke fai ito nga dynamic ko raise awareness penaw hanga o lele ay o kalasi ki funky starting from elementary kenaw hanga o you know o ay ka leta kenaw siyo ke COVID nuno a COVID ko o happening or drugs. I tell you why, Brenda, because now how may tonga I make the determination not to smoke and drink it age magta uhiva. Hekono uhinga any. Now to pake he afitu, says Nuvalofa, baga polkama malanga kotope says afitu okfai, o lele ki polkama healthier atogeta samulatu.
Iyo.
Tava ki programa health ko ni ko ki foi faiva ki COVID está para cá, mo COVID o inu kava.
Koe.
Pero so que sticky ko ay me agoni ki hop atamai at the young age. I was able to make that decision back then because of ko alma pe ki programa malanga o sio ma pe ki foi faiva ko ni,
Koe.
Ay autotono ya que o si falele leva back in the days, yeah, I could tapakapi fukiamo kawamalo. But now, trucks is adding on to this one. I was the ton kelele, I proclama goni, and I don't know if they have it or not. Ihe apia kokotope, que sio fangita maiki que nunu a COVID or drugs. Og the time ke ay nga fi 5 ke na usina tokia. Hekono hinga, this is how I make a decision. Que ote with tapaka mo me, kung siya pagi 5 ako COVID tapaka mo me, heku kay lako pe mangaya, eh?
Mm.
And you see how that impact Agile
A
when
child.
they,
Moi
yes,
tau. Moi tau nā
yes,
ke iai.
when they
Yes.
raise awareness very
Yes.
young, but the ala kai pe kita o a o ke tunga o ka ke hoko ka issue, eh?
Ko ia. Ko
So
ia.
it was never an issue for me. I met go if tapaka pe mo inu, ah,
Ko ia.
because he go nga and I raise awareness pe ia he go KC, eh? I go
Oh,
to
yeah.
ya ke kong ai o to ton ke fai mo kamata ito nga ia. I know they keep saying the say no, but are they doing more than just the say no, eh?
Yeah.
I
Ko
go,
yeah. Ko say no ia. O kai ke crack ai haki I. Me
no,
aia ke tokoni.
yes,
Ka koe awareness pe is
yes,
part of saying no. That's
yes.
good enough. Ka ko
We,
whamano pe ako ankoloa no pere maaftu ke arahi.
oh
Ne
yeah,
whaawapi e au he, you know, ka pau o koutou mui mai me ako mui mea pehe. Pea toi taha. Pe ave a papi sas awhitu.
that's the thing I never knew until you told me, eh?
Pea, you know, ko awareness, yeah. And you know, I was so in love with Pastor Moore.
Yes,
E ne ngahi, ko ne ngahi
palanga,
malanga
eh?
whaka evangelio.
Oh yeah,
Pea os pea toi hiva pea, oh my gosh.
Ana Mari, eh?
Emeline, I was so touched me umalanga mo niya.
Mm.
Pag I forgot ulala pea o tipo de sa ke maalu ko au ko pote sa ko ota. Eh? Taimi ni ko Luciani. We just went or listen. That's pa
Him
mau
palanga, eh?
iyo pa mau fononga mai ara. It was such a food
Fun
for
time,
life.
eh?
Yes. That I will never forget. Pag kapige ngalo re o siya na hiba. Eh? And you know, moi longo mate a ka whanongo malanga. Eh?
Mm.
Ka pane ha TV e taimi ko ia ke whanongo tonga koto. He, mga mea to tonu a koe as a teenager ke whanongo ki ai. At
Oh
the
yeah.
time. Sa time sipe mea whanongo me le wahe. You
Mm.
know. But
But let me go back, Brenda, ke talame ke do ke say no ke drugs, eh? And
yes.
like you said, it's not even crack a thing. Kamo ni
Yeah.
lang ya upito ya, Brenda. He kame ko kogo ya. Ay ni ko ko tamaya live mai. He's not doing any good to anybody in the country. What he's doing, he's risking a lot of people's lives. Eh? Kung may identify kapag kung real motive ke clean the drugs in Tonga, ano ke wapi ako, talano ke kaufay ako, ay hane po kalama ke lea itain ko
Yeah.
assembly ako.
Yeah. That would be the
That's the
best.
real that's the real motive of somebody who want to
Yeah.
clean drugs.
Ko
It's
uhingan
not
ke tama
selfish.
kon ko afi.
Goya.
Okay.
Okay ke ha o te ke ha ko ya Facebook ka plus my ho kakayo ko. And the thing what he's doing, he's risking a lot of people's life in Tonga. Eh? But what you the real truth about things until you go in and get, you know, pagabaw ko hao ko talamay ay kagay ko ni ko fe ho loya. Ang ko talano ke loya ke me ko ya. Because the people have a mind of their own. Kako buhingan ko aagu ya penta. Ay ning talame ko yai. Raise awareness. I was impacted when I went to Malanga, I afitu he time ko tope ke me ako tapaka mo kamamalo.
Yes.
I bet Agile will impact their life kapag aluke u apiako o leai. That's a real guy who really want can hanga or clean the drugs from Tonga. Eh?
Yes.
Papo kalamay ko don't get fine. Kapag
Yes.
they have the plasma Facebook and the kids that really impact drugs, I don't think so. They're seeing you on Facebook. I mean, if you really want to help this kingdom of Tonga with the thing, do something locally, you know? Do
Yeah.
something locally. go to church, go to school, fele awapiago, fele mausiasi, and work with them, you know. Kenga
Yes.
ke lava impact a youth, but impact me whānau como me kato. For me, that's an agenda of somebody who really wants to help Tonga to clean trucks, eh?
Yeah.
But not somebody, when you come and blast on Facebook, who are you trying to fool? Yourself?
I
Or,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
Io.
All you're
Pea
trying to
koe,
do is fool yourself, you know?
io, koe mea peia, o ku mahino peia koe propaganda ia.
Yes,
Ai he ko hinga manatui, ko ki young man like that pea talanoa whakapoto, and you could just tell o ku kai ke lava o ni whakaukau e ngahi lea mo ngahi mea kotoa.
yeah,
And then he points, ko ngahi mea ko whatu tāma ki and points to ke
yes,
whare
to a
tu
lot of
i.
people, yes.
Io, me kakai o kai io.
Yeah, so
Pa te
that's
ilo
really,
lewa o ku kai ko ha mea totonia that he, you
no,
know,
that's
was,
not a real agenda and a real
no,
motive. Eh?
it
No,
wasn't. It wasn't. Pe lava pe tahaia tala ai mo oni pe koe totonu pe koe me ai niau na hanga ai ke whakahere leu ake ngahi mea totonu fotutu mai whanua. Ka koe mea pe Emeline o ta whiawhia ki ai he ku we have a voice
yes,
pea o ku
Tonga
iai
World
pea
News.
yes pea o ku iai pea mo e tokanga e kina ki he tonga kotoa pe mo mea mai he whiawhini.
Oh,
He
yeah.
kon uhinga o kai ke lau pe ku ofi ta taimi ki he o
Yes,
sika koe.
yes,
Uhinga pe e ku tokoni atu akuia Emeline. Koe ofa pe ki ho tau whonua. Koe neongo u tau
oh,
nofo
yeah.
tau lahi heni. Pea
We
osmo
have
e
10
tau.
minutes, you know.
Yes. Ka koe ofa koe ki ho tau whonua o ku kei whakahokope. Eh?
Yes, come
Pea
on,
koe
Baba.
hape ki i tokoni. Pea koe apia koe na ua koe sange. Aka pure anga i whasi. Aka pure anga ngere ia o osmi ai. We have a lifetime of people we went to school with.
Oh, yeah.
People we were Sunday school friends. Kids that we hold hands. Mo kai tamarine mo tori kuava mo. You know. Yeah, so
Those were the fun times, eh?
yes. Give it back to you.
Yes,
Yeah.
Famala kamuto ko na mo me mai ki fin ke ba programa FF Monite ka tonga World News ai ko TWN ko mau FF Monite ka programa Historia mo culture ya ka Tuesday ko mau health talk ya pa mo to kita Ray pa ko pule lulu ka programa ka kai fine pa ka pule lulu ko ni Brenda o ko mai yung loya mi tonga ai
Koia.
ko sisi ya pa mo patay
Fatai.
ai ka pulelulu ko ni te whamanata i pesis mo whadai ka pulelulu ko ni ka moa te mohu mai he programa kai whine pe ta hoko tai pe ke programa ko ni he tau pulelulu kai whiwhi a whalai te ku maungai mai na mai te tau programa pe mo e onis ki he sporty
I will confirm it i he
ko ia
mahalo e ospe a show ko ni he poni.
ko ia kai ke ko tonga World News ya pa ko ta po ki prenda ke ta whamanata e kakai ko nai whao po ke ta ai platform ko ni pe mo ta te hina ko ko malolo atu a mastailu ko platform ko educational ka ko
Yes.
hinga ko ta programa ko e veni o ke he mau fonga me ngai fonga ko no ha ko me u le tio ke because how we do o mo dialogue yang ai programa mau inga ki hinga ke mau ki values ki he kakai pe alava ke
Yeah.
mau hanga o ata ngai ai ngai fotutu pe lava ke fotutu ke lelei kai tau te fito ke tau ki fonua ko tonga pe wo
Yeah.
before kai fili pa ko inga ko na maki lava toi e fe fin ke konga ko ke ke fili pe mahalo ko ta konga pe ta programa fe fini pe ta ka pa te ha me ko ke te fila be mai kai pa ke lava mai kai otherwise ko ta programa ke fe fini pe ko
Yeah.
me ni fa au monite como host da tieta me Washington ni
Malo kwa Brenda ko ngaika. Malo se o mo mea mai, mo kau mai. Tua eke o whaka te mo tolu mo mea.
Kautawa le pea mo tatau no me tau rululu whakamama e tau kaloa ke au ki he oli o te tuli hopo e ngaru Fafine Kautawa le pea mo tatau no ve tau rululu whakamama e tau kaloa ke au ki he oli o te tuli hopo Talakai pauniuka Samoe huni oe o tulotoa Pei mono no pokau alu he ku opa O wakai e hopo aela
Malo mo mẹ mấy mo mẹ performance thì mo subscribe mấy cái tàu xe nó lo YouTube cái tàu Well News to our good night.